Yeah.
Oh my God, it's time for the Reck and PopPop Show, episode 9. Reck broke me with comments right before this. I almost died. It was horrible. Hey, it's episode 9 of the Reck and PopPop Show.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everybody. What are all these people waiting for us for?
We're feeling feisty tonight. Feeling feisty tonight, everybody.
I know. You guys don't want to watch that other show that's on tonight?
Pass.
Oops.
I'm excited to hang out here, and I think we're gonna try again TikTok live after the show. So, yeah, should be fun having an after party.
Hello there, Matt in the Hat. This is Matt in the Hat's first time here.
Hey,
right?
Got a good crew
He's
tonight.
relatively newish. Yeah, but Brian's here.
Hey, Brian's
or
mine,
or something like that.
Brian's mine. I'm keeping you, Brian.
Whatever. We'll see who else shows up. Yeah. Remember, ask questions, all that kind of fun stuff. Let's see. Anything happening today? No. Hey, do you guys like my...
Oh, no. Well, okay, we'll get to it. Go ahead.
Does anybody like my break time at Wawa every day that I'm at Wawa? Should I keep it up?
They give you breaks. They unchain you and give you breaks.
They do. They give us 15 minutes. I take 17.
That's better. I mean, Richard does not. I mean, he does not give me breaks.
Well, I could understand that. He's immortal. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he does not.
Not you, Brian. The other Brian. Yeah, how about that? That was pretty good. Not Busy Bard. The other one. That one there.
Yeah, the other Brian.
I'm watching a crazy... Oh.
Yeah.
I see what he did there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. That was pretty good. All right, so I think Wawa, I'm always a fan, blah, blah, blah.
I love how you sent us live and didn't even tell me. I'm just sitting here playing with my Richard.
I don't care.
It's 8 o'clock.
Don't you keep track of things?
No. That's what you're for.
So we're going to talk books. Look, there's my Dungeon Crawler Carl stuff, and I haven't not bought that other new book yet because I haven't. So,
yeah.
I'll start.
Yeah, so we're going to start with Kiosk Kingdom, and we've got James Hunter coming on the show next show, right?
Next show, March 10th, episode 10. Road to Jordan Con is James A. Hunter.
Yeah, we're going to be a
slinger himself.
We're going to be in double digits on our episodes and hit our tween era, so be prepared. It'll be fun.
Did you know that Croc has a heart-shaped anus?
That's what we're leading with. That's what we're leading with.
I just saw it on the cover.
Yeah. Okay.
Kiosk Kingdom. I have it. He sent it to me. James A. Hunter, the author.
Have you finished it yet?
No, I have not. I'm 10% into it.
Okay.
I just love the greatest thing about all the Discount Dan books. I mean, yes, his exposition is awesome. The story is awesome. Interplay is between Croc and Dan is awesome. But the best things are always the relics, the artifacts, and the mobs. The descriptions of what they are, what the tools are that he receives, what he creates. Those are just what I live to read. And in Kiosk Kingdom, it continues. I have no idea what's going on, and I can't read. I'm too far away.
That's fine. I'll keep track of that. I'll keep track of the comments.
Yeah, let me know.
I'm shaking my head because we always disagree. Like, we both love LitRPG, and we like the opposite things in it. Like, I really like just like some of the banter, and I don't know, like from a mob perspective, I really liked in what was the second one called?
Cul-de-sac Carnage. Come on,
Cul-de-sac. I really liked the HOA. Like, it's
the
I've hated every HOA I've had to be a part of. I loved that they were like the evil.
I loved everything. Yeah. I love everything about every Discount Dan book there is.
Yeah,
that's all there is to it. I do. And
I'm not the biggest fan of Twilight, so
I don't. Twilight blows. Simple as that. Sparkly vampires in Seattle.
Yeah. So see, you don't like every single part of it. Just most
Yes,
of
I
it.
do. I like the way Croc loves it. I just don't
Yeah.
like the actual book and the movie.
Have you read it?
What?
Twilight.
Why would I do that?
Well, then how do you know you don't like it? You haven't even read
I
it.
saw the movies, damn it, and they suck.
Movies are always bad.
Ugh. No, no, no. But the way that James Hunter uses Twilight as a Croc tool, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
I mean,
So,
Twilight does have art, but it's objectively like Kristen Stewart's worst movie, right? But
I thought
yeah.
she was wonderful in the movie. It was everyone else that sucked. I'm just saying that.
I was gonna say, you can't talk about Kristen Stewart that way. No.
I'm just being annoying.
Rejection.
So,
all right, so 10% into Chaos Kingdom. What's your hot take right now?
it is going to be as good or better than Cul-de-sac Carnage. Cul-de-sac Carnage is, just time, X times better than just. I mean, it just improves each time. I've had a minor boss battle with a mimic that was just great. I just loved it. I kept reading it at Wawa until my phone died.
That's awesome. Okay,
so
I thought that Cul-de-sac Carnage was like 10 times better than Discount Dan. And Discount Dan was good, but it was just much better, and that's exciting that it's just gonna.
I think it's just going. It's just getting better and better.
Yeah, awesome.
So, huzzah! Oh yeah, he also uses the word huzzah.
I mean, it is a word that people use.
Not as much as me.
True. All right, I'm going to talk about Battle Bard. Wow.
Battle Barge. It's a naval RPG.
Yeah. So Battle Bard. It's by Robin Weidman and Cooper Y. And it's narrated by Alex and Marissa. The narration is great.
Ruh-roh.
It's a duet. Really enjoying it. Battle Bard. Yeah, it's a cultivation isekai. Ironically, though, they don't get to the bard part until like chapter 12. So I was like reading it. I'm like, where's the Battle Bard? But it's got a fun premise. It's kind of the opposite of the bard one I read recently.
Aren't you supposed to take notes? So
it's the opposite of Busy Bard's one, Doomed and Damned, in that the bard actually, well, I mean, the bard's actually kind of good, but also beats people with, like drumsticks and stuff. So, quality. There's an animal companion that's happening right now in the book. I'm like 90% done. So I've got the whole group of them on the Ruck show on Saturday. So it'll be interesting because I'll be like juggling 4 people on the show. It'll be new for me. So it'll be fun, but really enjoying a solid isekai cultivation. My father-in-law has been reading, just finished Immortal's Mask, a couple of the books over there in Jay's world.
BJ's here. Of course, BJ's here.
Yeah, and he's liking it, and I'm like, this Battle Bard might be a good one because it kind of explains, cultivation a little bit slower. So for those who are newly initiated, they can get kind of their feet under them. So,
is that all you have to say about it?
I mean, I think so. I mean, I got to save something for this weekend.
Look at Brian came to my rescue. Thank you, Brian. I didn't want to toot my own horn, that I had a foursome. Wait, never mind. I had 4 guys on the show last.
I heard you won't even let people on your lawn. How did you have 4 people on there?
Jeff Hayes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You had Jeff and Ryan and Ben, right?
Ryan and Ben Wolf and Luke Mesa.
That's a crowd. That's like star power.
Yeah. It was loads of fun.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have Rachel Cooper and Aoife Way and Alex and Marissa.
Are you sure that's how you say her name?
Aoife?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Didn't it be something like?
Yeah, when we do the road to LitRPG Con, I'm gonna have Aoife on my channel, not yours. Like, I'm not gonna let you within 20 feet of Aoife because, like, just have you watch you stroke out every time you try to say her name.
Did you ever see Polish names? Oh my god!
Yeah, Polish names are rough.
A name begins with PRZB, and it's sh. It's like what?
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm Polish.
All right, you're gonna talk about AI Apocalypse Restart.
Oh, look here, right here. Boom,
Yeah.
David Baxter last week. David wants everyone to read his book, so he did ask us to come out and start interviewing. I think I jumped on it real quick.
Mhm.
It is a regression apocalypse type. The very first apocalypse regression I read was Dominic Ruiz win. God damn it! Hold on. Do this. It's right here.
At least he has pants on, you guys.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Return of the Wind Mage. Where's Return of the Wind Mage. That was the first apocalypse regression I read, and I really
help me out. What is apocalypse regression again?
It's where someone goes back in time to usually just before the apocalypse, through some sort of deus ex machina, some sort of divine intervention, or in the case of Dom's book, an accident, kind of partial kind of an accident. And in this case, the system or the AI in AI Apocalypse is sending someone back. The AI somehow more or less got subverted by a galaxy-wide system. So Earth gets screwed over within 20 years. So they send...
Most of these books do not work well with Earth. Like, Earth just gets screwed over.
They don't.
Yeah.
So now he goes back in time. He has 3 days to prep for the coming of the system, which isn't a lot. The cool thing is, in most of these circumstances, they're just so willing to commit credit card fraud, bank fraud, and all sorts of fraud, to get where they need to be in time for the system apocalypse coming in. Even though it's not regression, first Necromancer was given a week. The character was given a week to get ready for the imposition of the system. Wholesale bank fraud. It's great.
As somebody who used to work and run a fraud department, I would say that there's a lot of technology in place to prevent that sort of stuff. So
not the way it's done here. It's just normal everyday people with good credit just get more credit, and then just
yeah. Well, I mean, they will give you like huge loans. Sure, yeah, that's fair.
But another one I'm reading too, Second Lord, by Matt.
Wait, I want a story where somebody does all of that, and then the apocalypse happens, and they're in debt because the apocalypse doesn't take out the banking system. It's just, yeah.
What's the fun in that?
Right, that's real life. That's real life.
FDIC comes, the FDIC is going to make everybody whole. Then in that case, who cares?
Yeah,
or something like that. So AI Apocalypse, 4 books, going to be at least 5-ish.
So how many are out right now?
4.
Okay.
4. And
I think I've got Dave Baxter on my show in like a month or something.
I'm 25%. I'm 25% through. It starts out with a good dungeon. He's not in a good place where if he gets hurt, I mean, he has to spend time healing. He doesn't have magical healing spells or magical healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's got to really take care of.
So some like real ramifications.
There are ramifications early on, and in this case, he's dead. It's not like he's gonna pop up someplace else.
He's not immortal.
It's not, and it's not respawning. It's not a VR. So he's done, and
That
it's
would
in
make you a lot more cautious.
it does. It
Yeah.
does. And he is in a he did get a good class, a very unique class. So he got lucky just because of everything he learned for being in the system for 20 years.
Hmm.
He kept all that information. But again, the biggest thing about regressions is there's something that you can't tell. There has to be a mechanism wherein you cannot reveal the future, what you know.
Right. Yeah.
So it gives a challenge.
It's
So
like the Star
apocalypse
Trek time
finance,
travel
you look at
episodes
the
where they're
finance.
like, oh, you're gonna violate the time continuum or whatever. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
mean, it's obviously already it's a different timeline. I mean,
Yeah.
we've already diverted from that. So
Yeah.
so
Fair.
that is good. It's well written. It's cool. Um, I like it. And there's a whole theory I have going on about the apocalypses and armor. Where the end of the world is coming from. It
Is
ain't the
that
Middle East. It ain't Israel. It ain't
this
Palestine. I'll tell you later.
this is where we find out that Pop Pop is a doomsday prepper. That's why he works at Wawa.
How does that get me to be a doomsday prepper if I'm
Because you're
like
like, I've got
a
it
half
nailed
hour
down.
away
How
from
the
my
world is gonna
house?
end.
If
I
the
figured it out.
apocalypse hits when I'm at Wawa, I'm
No, you're
dead.
working at Wawa to pay off your bunker in your backyard.
I wish I had a bunker in my backyard.
You got like
We're on a
alligators
sand ridge.
chained up next to
We
it,
can't have bunkers
Florida
here.
man
Can't have
style.
bunkers here. We're on a sand ridge. Millions and millions and millions of years
Mhm.
of sand and
Okay,
shit.
fair. Yeah.
All right, that's my two books. What's your next one? I don't have the list up. You
Brian
have the list.
says you've
I've
got
gotten
3 years
cards.
worth of soft pretzels behind the books.
They're there. I don't eat them anymore. I used to. Oh my God. The best thing about living in Philadelphia was you could drive through Philly and on the street corners, you get like warm soft pretzel. Oh, the
Yeah.
best. Sorry.
Those 3 years worth of pretzels are gaining sentience as we speak. Yeah. All right. My next book I'm going to talk about is The Silent Blades by Ren Stryker.
Who?
Um,
Actually,
Silent
it's by
Blades.
Jonathan Smith.
Yeah, it's by Jonathan Smith, but Ren also.
Ran also.
Ren is Jonathan, right? So,
No.
yeah. Silent Blades was fun. It's progression fantasy. It's not super crunchy or anything. It's got like a little bit of love triangle. There's a bunch of like guesswork that you're doing about like which faction is telling the main character the truth. And then it gets I was pretty surprised by like I don't know, like who was telling the truth and what the book ended up being about. I was like, oh shit. Just it surprised me. So, and it's unusual that books these days surprise me too much. So it's kind of fun that way.
Key thing too is this is Ren's first book from Athon.
Yeah, this is her first Athon. Yep. Yeah, it was interesting.
With
Yeah.
Portal.
I think it's Portal. Yeah. It was interesting because in my interview I asked her who the cover artist was, and she's like, you know what? I don't know this time because Athon took care of it.
Yeah, Athon does all that. They don't.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I mean it was just an interesting take. I think just how different publishing houses take care of that stuff and what authors are a part of and what they're not. There are days where, and I love my cover artists. I love the people that I work with for like stumbling up, but there's days where I'm like, I wish somebody else just took care of all this stuff. So, I could just do the show and write, but yeah, it's kind of fun.
That's how Decent Guy showed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Tal, hopefully you heard me talk about Battle Bard. Or yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not
Battle Bard.
Havoc is next in my list, so we're going to talk about that here. It's like there's so many people. I think PopPop's just starting to like rub off on me. I'm forgetting who's who.
I don't forget who's who.
I'm just teasing you.
DJ
says that they started she started Silent Blades today. It's been fun.
I have to buy them still. I have to buy those. I have to buy her books.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Rin. Flame Spitter is one of my favorites. It's a like spaghetti western lit RPG, which you know, I think this she said the sequel's coming out this year, so I'm looking forward to that. I just lent it out to my father-in-law to read. It's fun.
I thought it was out already, but that beside me.
Flame Spitter's out. The sequel's not though.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. No, Flame Spitter is out available. So
What are you forcing me to talk about next?
you're gonna talk about Habitat 7 Cornerstone.
Okay, so now I haven't gotten as far as I wanted to in this book. Now, it was really weird. There is a friend on Discord, Rain, is the handle. He likewise an author, likewise going to be set up for an interview and all that. We were chatting a little bit, and I said, "Oh, Castro, whether or not he knows, I should have. I just didn't have a chance to really get out there and tell people." Then I'm going to talk about his book tonight, and everyone's going to yell at me on Discord and whatnot for not bringing it up. And he's like, "How did you find this book?" And it's like, well, I'm in a lot of Discords, and I just click on fictions. I click on people to see what they're
just kind of random. Yeah.
And I found this one. It is a dystopic portal fantasy that can qualify it as an apocalypse because I said so. Whereas, if I recall, I'm only a little bit into it, literally just the beginning when the MC is discovering everything, where everybody is put onto a structure in space.
So Habitat 7, it's not the 7th book. It's Habitat 7 is the name of the structure.
Is the name, I guess, is going to be the name of the facility, the artifact in space. So, is it going to be this huge ass, tower type thing? I don't know, but it intrigued me enough to snag it and put it high up on the list of my Royal Road reads. That's hard. That's
nice.
An alliteration.
So it's like the serendipity part of PopPop just plucked your novel from the ether.
Well, and he was like, I'm really impressed. He was like, it's really interesting to see how you work. I'm like, well, how do I work? Because I don't really think of me as interesting. And he said, well, I always thought you would just get recommendations and get stuff from people, which happens a lot.
Yeah.
I do have a support team over in Discord that feed me things.
Yeah.
But Rain was surprised that I would actually be proactive and find
and pluck something out,
stories to read, which I have a shit ton.
Geneva and I were talking about you the other day and how you do have a talent for just like finding people and finding like talent that like people you haven't heard of, not necessarily because they're not good or whatever. They might have a huge following, but you just don't you wouldn't necessarily find out about them in like typical ways.
Boomers ain't scared.
It's true. It's an advantage, I guess. Yeah. I read random stuff on Royal Road too. How do you find the books, but how do you get in contact with the people? Because sometimes that's difficult because people aren't responding.
I have a support team.
Is that what it is?
Has anybody heard of people who know people?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And also Raven's Dagger. I said, hey, you're on the Discord.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'll do that. Like I'll just message random people's Discord. But I want everybody to just get on Discord because I have had to like text people and like Facebook message people and like Instagram message people. Like, people, can you just get on Discord so we can just, reach out to you like normal nerds?
Yeah, what he said. Come on, go big. There we go. Okay, good. I'm just setting up for the next one.
Okay. Well, you got to tell me this so I can just start talking about my next one.
Go ahead and talk about the next one. I don't know what you're doing.
Okay. So my next one is Tal Deason's Havocbringer. And it's, I read it on Royal Road. It's out today. So congratulations, Tal. You are officially a published author. Congratulations, everybody. Um,
Huzzah!
yeah,
Cover looks
huzzah.
really cool. I'll give you that much. Cover looks really cool.
Yeah, Pop Pop. This is a recommendation I want to give to you that you should read it because it's a post-apocalyptic. It's actually one of the more fun reads I've had lately.
Okay, but
It's
why Bazata was it a massive networking win for you? Answer that later or message me.
you're
I want to know.
so distracting.
All right, I know it's my whatever.
I
There's
know,
Duke.
it's like,
Say hi to Duke.
Are you done,
All
Pop
right,
Pop?
so why is it a
Are you
recommendation
done?
to me?
Yeah. Post-apocalyptic, main character gets like an overpowered mech suit sort of thing. And it's not like quite a mech suit, but it's like this overpowered armor that gives him a bunch of power. He brings his like BFF and he gets like two AIs. One is like an AI that's kind of human based, and there's a storyline with that. And the other one is his ship. So he's got this like spaceship because they have to travel through space to the dungeon where the competition for humanity is happening. And the spaceship is named Elvis and is just it's just like fun. Elvis is a lot of fun.
Where were you when you found out Elvis Presley died? Wait, y'all weren't born.
Yeah. Where were you? But Elvis is one of my favorite characters. The ship eats other technology to upgrade itself. It's just very like progression RPG ish, and it's just a ton of fun.
Okay, that is an acceptable thing, and that is a valid recommendation and referral from me. By the way,
yeah,
I was at the water fountain at the neighborhood playground.
Yeah. When did Elvis die? What year?
70 something, 78, 77.
Yeah, it's a little bit before my time.
Just a wee bit.
The dinosaurs were still roaming the earth. Yeah, and Tal saying the audio is amazing. I haven't listened to the audio because I've like I said, I've been following it on Royal Road. I've got Tal up tomorrow, and I've got a bunch of questions I'm excited to ask. So.
Wait, competition's here. What the hell? Hi.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
Podcasting, the better. Yeah, more people talking about LitRPG.
The more the merrier.
Yeah. So what year was that? You said 76?
I don't know. Google it. I only have one screen still.
Pop can't remember.
77. No, 78. 43. Yeah, 78-ish, I think.
Yeah. If you think that he's dead, I mean,
he's dead.
The conspiracy theory.
He's dead.
He's been abducted by aliens, got turned into an alien spaceship.
Adolf Hitler is still alive. He's 143.
Google says 77.
See, there you go. August.
Yeah. No. Yeah, no, we get it. There really is no competition with the podcast. We're all here together having fun and talking about books. So
yep. I know that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and we should totally have you on and have a chat. Have you on a Pop and Reck and PopPop show.
We all get along.
But Tal, you're the one that wrote Elvis into your book. You should know when Elvis died.
Didn't you do research? Or are you talking about Elvis Costello? Is it Elvis Presley or is it Elvis Costello?
Elvis Presley, yeah. No. Music is a big part of it. So
I didn't read it yet.
Yeah.
Didn't read it yet.
Yeah, you should. All right, Quest Initiated is the next one.
Now, this is weird. All right. It took me a really long time to understand that, yes, this is really a LitRPG book. All right. So, Quest Initiation. Welcome to the market. The Real Estate Realms Saga. It is written by a realtor from New Jersey, which, of course, Pop-Up's from New Jersey. Damn, there we go. So it is the quest series of a realtor to become a superstar, more or less. Like he gets, his first quest is to set up an open house, this, that, and the other thing. And it goes through a series of progressions. And at the very end, he's now, he's become the managing partner of like a nationwide real estate firm. And the next book is geared to go to take on the world and go to Europe and Asia. So it actually does have everything you need to qualify as a little RPG: levels, skills, XPs, enemies, bad people, overcoming things, improving your skills. And again, I found, how do I find something like that? Has anyone ever heard of this? Or Robert Lopez?
I have not. No, I mean, that is that one
So
of your pluck from the
this is
ether?
a pluck from Amazon,
Okay.
because not only do I, just mindlessly go through Royal Road looking for things, I scroll down to the bottom of Amazon and just
Yeah.
go and look and look and look, and I find shit. And this I found.
So
I mean,
so is this one based in like our world? It's not like
it's based in our world. There's
yeah,
I have issues with it. Like, all of a sudden he gets a system, but
an
it's
interface.
just it's
Yeah.
there, but it's just like MLS now gives quests.
Hmm.
The multi-listing system just gives quests, and but there's nothing that, I don't know if other people have the same thing. It was just very, very
Yeah.
concentrated on this
I haven't
individual main
I
character.
I mean there's not a ton of lit RPGs that happen in our world necessarily that aren't like post-apocalyptic, right? So I mean you've got
Yes.
like like Aaron Ampersand's books and like Jazz's, like everybody's got the post-apocalyptic, the system comes, the world ends, everybody gets a system, right? But there's not a ton that like happen in our world
No,
with the
because you get
system.
isekai, like,
Hmm.
Sour Patch, or all the, you get
Yeah.
isekai into the War Primal. I mean, Primal Hunter is going to actually, but that's still, I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't get past book 1, so I don't know how
I
apocalyptic.
mean, Sertlin's books come back into the real world. That was actually one of the things I really was like interested in He Who Fights with Monsters, right? Is there's a moment where spoiler, sorry guys.
Jason.
There's a moment where Jason comes back into the real world and they have to deal with that and the ramifications of it. And I know it's not my favorite part of the story, but it was really interesting. Like I was really excited when it was happening. I was like, let's see how this works, and
I still have to get past book
to the end
1.
of that story arc, I'm like, okay, let's go back. Let's go back.
I still haven't got past book 1, even though you and Geneva said to get past it because it's really worth it.
Yeah. He Who Fights is one of my favorite series in lit RPG.
I didn't.
Like,
I mean, there's a lot in book 1 that I loved.
Yeah.
I mean, is really, worth it. The
Yeah.
Oasis and just the maneuvering and moving around. I like Jason. Even
I
if
haven't read the last couple books,
but people
yeah.
think.
Yeah, I mean we're reading a lot, so it's hard to commit to a series like that and get through everything. Yeah.
So yeah, again,
Basada,
it wasn't the best. What does Bazzato say?
Bazzato is saying that we should get together, and I agree. Just DM
But also,
us. I tried
PopPop
blocked me from commenting, so my comments aren't going through.
Who did? I did not.
I don't know. I got like a fail message on my last 2, so
I didn't do it. I can't help it. You suck.
So yeah, just DM us on Discord.
Yeah,
and we'll get something set up.
Yeah, I've seen the name too, but I don't know really what.
I don't know who you. I don't know exactly.
Person has
we
done
met,
yet.
but who?
I've seen him. I've seen him around. I've seen the name around. I don't know enough yet. So.
All right, so I'm going to talk about a couple books that I'm reading that are not lit RPG. I did a couple palette cleansers. If you're following me on Facebook, you probably saw I read Tusks of Extinction by Ray Naylor. Naylor in a sitting.
Names right.
Yeah. Really liked it. It's short. It's like 150 pages. It's like a novella.
It's a novella.
Yeah, I would just go pick it up from your library, read it real quick. It's a thinker. His books
cerebral.
I loved The Mountain and the Sea. It was a little long-winded, so this one was kind of nice because it was more condensed.
Dare you?
What was that?
We both like Ray Naylor.
That's amazing. We have overlap.
Crap.
Holy crap. Yeah, I
Mountain
loved
Sea was phenomenal.
I thought it was great. It reminded me of like Michael Crichton, like Sphere
Well,
and
see, now you just basically screwed yourself there. Like,
well, I liked Michael Crichton's like Sphere and like the stuff before Jurassic Park.
you
And
want to
drawing a
read a good
blank.
book, go read Mountain in the Sea.
Yeah, I loved Mountain and the Sea. Tusk of Extinction, I thought it was a less complicated story, but it was really good.
Yes, but it was definitely still a thinker.
Yeah. Yeah, Jen actually was responsible for this because I was like, I'm like reading, and they're like, well, if you didn't have to read for the podcast, what would you read right now? And I was like, Tusk of Extinction's been sitting on the shelf for a while, and I can't wait to read it. And then that night, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna read it.
Who wants a palate cleanser from PopPop?
Yeah, do it.
Black River Orchard. I keep telling people this individually. Black River Orchard by Chuck Wendig.
Black River Orchard. Horror. Okay.
And it's Chuck Wendig is from Pennsylvania, so southeastern Pennsylvania. So it's Bucks County. Yeah, I think it's Bucks County, onto the north side of Philadelphia, into towards the Delaware River and all that kind of fun stuff. Yeah,
a
horror palate cleanser. That'll lead you to more Chuck Wendig books. So that's my palate cleanser.
Tusk of Extinction is sci-fi. It's about the extinction of elephants and the genetic reemergence of mammoths. And
yes.
It is a thinker.
And one last bit, the
I think he froze.
How do you say it? It's
we needed a loading symbol.
It's a singularity type thing where you're actually you're loading the mental powers or the mind.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of LitRPG in there from that perspective. Yeah.
So it's definitely good. Oh, Doug Lewis decided to show up. Better late than never, I guess.
Doug, we've been talking about you the whole time, Doug.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Ears burning.
Yeah, the Tusks of Extinction. I just picked up what was the one that oh god, my brain, I need the loading symbol now. Lance suggested in the podcast with me the How to Think Like a Monk. That one, I know. But it's been good. I've in like chapter 4 already, and it's
is it a fiction story, or is it
no? It's
not how to think like a monk.
It's nonfiction. This guy lived as a monk for like 5 years and then rejoined the rest of us, and talks about. It's kind of like a layman's guide to how monks think, which for people who are not planning on becoming monks, right? But it's already been kind of insightful, and there's like exercises you can do that make you, I don't know, think about the world a little bit differently. So I've picked it up. It's been fun. I keep wanting Lance to get online so I can talk to him about it, because it's one of those books that you want to talk to people about.
Well, maybe he's writing a book.
Probably, yeah.
What's either Brian is bogged down or doesn't know how to type.
I think he is taunting us.
How dare he?
Yeah. All right. You want to talk about Otherworldly?
Read this.
Oh yeah.
You can't wait because it's an arc. I have it and y'all don't.
Yeah. I don't. I've got a digital copy, so I'm about a fifth of the way through.
I'm halfway through. Really, I'm liking it. Even though I pick on Jay relentlessly because it's Jay.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. It's good. It's fun. It's great. It shows, how much he loves his avocation. It shines through.
I'm a little terrified because Jay's talking about, at some point here quitting his day job. And if he quits his day job, how many more books is he going to put out? Like he's so cute, like adorable, because he's like,
I really don't think
this new book, and I'm like, man, like if I read every single one of your books, like as they came out, I would not be reading anything else. Like I can't always just drop everything and read your latest book. I'm trying.
Definitely taunting.
Yeah. So
How did you do
otherworldly. Talk about otherworldly.
What am I talking about?
Otherworldly.
What's otherworldly?
I mean, that's a book you told me that you're going to talk about.
No, it isn't.
No.
I thought I talked about my 4 books.
Maybe that's a book I'm supposed to talk about. You
Yeah,
know
it's
what?
not me.
That's a Laura Lee's book. I just
Oh my
haven't started
God.
it yet.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
go.
God.
I'm
Ryan,
gonna go
put
to
the
MegaCon.
ring symbol back up.
I'm going to MegaCon with Laura Lee.
Yeah. Yes.
For a day.
That's my next. That's the next book of my TBR is Otherworldly. So if you've read it, let me know. I'm excited to get into it. Laura Lee sounds like. I mean, we've chatted on Discord. Just amazing author. Very friendly.
She came in through, she's a buddy with Sour Patch, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, and I think when I talked to her, she's coming to LitRPG Con, so I'll get to meet her in person. So
I'll beat you because I get to see her at MegaCon.
Yeah. So what is Mega? Tell me about what is this MegaCon thing?
It's MegaCon is a big Orlando show, more like kind of truthfully, from what I understand, it potentially bigger than Dragon Con in terms of, but it's just really multimedia. There's no lit RPG presence, but she wants to go. I want, we'll go. We'll look to see what's there.
Yeah, see what's there.
And yeah, so yeah. I'll go up and drive into Orlando. It's still like an hour for me just to go from where I'm in mid Florida up to Orlando. It's a real pain in the butt. Anywhere in Florida you have to drive to.
Yeah, not like. Well, why is it just the highways and stuff, or?
This traffic is horrible, and it's just the distance. I mean, if I like pull up my Waze and I see it takes me 45 minutes to get to Disney, it's like, yes.
Yeah. Doug is feeling left out. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit.
You're in Jacksonville. You want to come down, Doug? Come on down. I don't care. You have a job, don't you? You have to function.
Let's talk a little bit about Jordan Con's coming up here. We've got like a month and a half. I know. Yeah. Month and a half till Jordan Con. I'm super excited. The lineup.
You know what? Don't ever get involved with Reck and have to make a schedule. He is a royal pain in the ass.
Yeah, right back at you, PopPop. So we have the list of Jordan Con authors, right? I've had to ask PopPop every day if he has nailed down the last couple authors that he's supposed to interview so we can have the schedule set. So we're doing the Road to Jordan Con series. There's that graphic that's floating out. We've got a few more people. We've got just like 2 people left, I think, for dates. So if you stick with us,
Aaron Renfro.
If you stick with
Stephen
us,
Landry. No, I'm working with Stephen. I can't call Steven out because we're working on something.
So if you stick with us, we are interviewing all of the Jordan Con authors, so you can, before you go, you can know what's what. And we're going to do the same thing with most of the LitRPG authors too. So
this is going to be more of a project with LitRPG.
I mean, LitRPG, there's like 200 authors, right?
Yeah, there's just no way.
Yeah.
So
I think we're going to have to do like 5 authors in a room. I don't know.
Well, we can put up to 10. We can have up to 7 or 8 other people.
Yeah.
So
at some point, there's a diminishing returns because you've got too many people. But it's gonna be. I'm excited. So the emails went out last week to the LitRPG panelists, and congratulations, PopPop! I saw online that you've been invited.
I have.
Yeah. I also got an invite, so we'll both be at LitRPG Con as panelists.
Are you a panelist or are you a featured guest?
I'm a panelist. I am not popular enough to be a featured guest.
You're not Jay Krause.
I'm not Jay Krause, no. Yeah. But did you see the announcement today? One of my favorite authors, Travis Bagwell's going, which I'm super excited about because he wasn't at
LitRPG. He's done Legends and Latte, right?
No.
I know. I was just kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
His books are a little bit cerebral, aren't they? Travis Bagwell's.
Bagwell. He a little bit. I mean, not like incredibly so, but he's his big series. You would actually probably like it. It's got Necromancer as the main character. Um, yeah, his stuff is like there's people represent different like gods in the world, and they get powers based on that god, and all the gods are aligning against each other. I think the main character might be Jay. It's been a while since I read his stuff because it was he's like one of the OG authors. So I do believe, Brian, that there's going to be some panels with podcasting, like how to start a podcast, or like, I don't know. That's the rumor. We'll see what Geneva does. There's also some TikTokers that have been invited to.
This is the look when I give Brian when I read something for Brian, either here or on Discord. This is the look, Brian. I just.
Jordan Con's going to be interesting with the two of you there.
I have to bring something up. Keep talking. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So LitRPG Con is going to be awesome. One thing is they are capping LitRPG Con tickets. So if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, I would suggest you do that just so that you can reserve your spot. Jordan Con tickets are not getting capped because of Brandon Sanderson. So if you're on the fence about whether or not to go to Jordan Con, you should grab a ticket and go.
I bought my ticket. So,
and if you want to know what LitRPG authors are going, just follow PopPop and I on socials, because we're going to post the Road to Jordan Con graphic with the rest of the authors. So if you see that, that's pretty much all the LitRPG progression authors are on there.
The month of March is going to kill me. That's all there's to it. This week, I have 2 interviews on Thursday. 3 p.m. Eastern. 3 p.m. Eastern live. Because Miles is in another country.
Yes.
So yeah. He for some reason does not want to be awake at 2:00 in the morning, like Boslow is going to be for his show. But
yeah.
So Miles Hunter, the author of Assassin Awakens, we're going to talk 3:00 Eastern time on Thursday. Then 9:00 Thursday night is Eric Dontenier. That's the French pronunciation. I don't know how, I would say Dontigny.
How's the Polish pronunciation?
Yeah. Dontigny. So
I've got
Unintended Cultivator, and Isekai Terry is his newest book.
Yeah.
Shadow Alley Press. So that'll be normal Thursday night at 9 p.m.
So when I hear Isekai Terry, I think of the meme with the guy in the wheelchair at the 4th of July. Have you seen that one?
That's Born on the 4th of July.
No, Terry. Terry's in the wheelchair and he lights on fireworks. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I've got Tell Decent tomorrow night on Beyond Quests with Reck. And we'll be talking about Havoc-Bringer. It's gonna be a really good conversation. I can tell already. I really enjoy the book, you guys. And then Battle Barge, I've got Battle Barge. Why do I keep saying Bard? Battle Bard. God.
Jeez.
I've got Rachel Cooper and Aoife Way and Marissa and Alex all with me on Saturday. It's a afternoon podcast because Aoife's overseas, right? So it's going to be, I think, 3 p.m. Eastern.
See, that's these Islanders and these European residers, these expats.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure Aoife's an expat.
Well, no, but I said Islanders and expats.
But I'm super excited. Battle Bard's solid. Really enjoying it. So it's gonna be a fun conversation too. I do want a ship where people brawl. I want a Isekai LitRPG barge. I think LitRPG Con should be on a cruise ship. That's gonna be my pitch to Geneva for 2027.
Oh, we're talking about palate cleansers and how we hang out on that TikTok place. there are some authors that get recommended, and Blake Crouch, I think that's his name. Recursion. Look up the book called Recursion and read it. It's a regression, and it is that is a mind crushing novel.
So what's your top 3 types of lit RPGs that you like? Obviously Apocalypse. And is regression one of them? Because you
but regression, so far the only regressions I know are within Apocalypse, so it's a sub genre.
So I
don't know if there are regressions out there that do not involve an apocalypse. I mean, there are regression cultivation as well. I've not read a cultivation regression.
Recursion by Blake Crouch.
Yeah, there you go. Amazing, mind-numbing book. It just, I read that, and these are books I've read before Dungeon Crawler Carl. So you're going back to this. You're going back to 2024 and before.
Okay, so what's some of your other subgenres that you really like?
God, I haven't met a book I haven't liked.
Have you ever DNF'd a book?
I'm starting to really like the cyberpunk type, the Sarah Streams Dark Matter Ascension. I like the tower climbs. I'm liking Stray Cat Strut. What the hell? I bought a T-shirt with one of his characters. That's Raven's Dagger. I just really like them.
Raven's Dagger is fascinating. If you get a chance to just shoot the shit with Raven's Dagger, you guys.
Literally. I mean, we almost ruined our interview because he wanted to get.
You guys kept going. I had to log off because it kept going.
So I go and I was talking to him days before the interview because he wanted to touch base, and we ended up talking, and it's like just talking, and we ruined so many topics because we got along so well when we were just babbling. He is a great talker, easy to get along with, and talk with.
I met him at Dragon Con, and we chit-chatted for a couple hours. He actually gave me some of my top writing tips of the year last year. So
what does
okay, so this is in normal conversation, sir, you ask the person that asked you a question back. So I'm just going to respond to the question you haven't asked, which is what my favorite subgenres of lit RPG is.
Selkie Myth is
coming. Oh yeah, Selkie. Yeah, that's exciting.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to. I hate when that happens. I'm gonna have to publish I have to get my interview up there. Publish my interview. I recorded an interview.
You should post it on the announcement for Selkie. So I really like dungeon core books. That's one of my favorite genres. I haven't
really gotten too much into them. I think I will like them.
Yeah.
When I get there. Oh, I have to ask you a question back. Hey, Reck, why don't you talk to me about your favorite lit RPG tropes? What do you like to read, Reck? I'm really interested in knowing.
They're very good. Very good, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Good job. Dungeon core is fun. And I mean, trope-wise, I like pets, like having a snarky pet. That's why I wrote. I like all my books have snarky animals in them at some level. Snarky pets. I don't like post-apocalyptic stuff that much. I mean, there's some winners, but it's not like my go-to. And the cultivation, is not necessarily my favorite, although my favorite lit RPG in the last year was Bog Standard, which is it's not really a cultivation, it's an isekai. Yeah, I don't know. Isekai is fun. I like isekai. Yeah.
It depends upon what you're doing in it.
Mm-hmm. And I like I do read a fair amount of cozy. I think just because the world is so in flux right now, I'm reach for the cozy to cuddle up with. I don't really want to read about how the world ends. I feel like I'm experiencing it.
It's fine. I mean, but then again, then you go into the world and you have ultimate level 1.
I feel
Ultimate
like,
level
yeah,
1 is fantasy in a fantasy world, total lit RPG. And oh my god, it's
yeah,
just awesome.
yeah. Kind of like
He
Mark of
has
the
a new
Fool.
series out on Royal Road. He just published it or announced it today.
He's
It's about
another one of
time.
those like super prolific authors that you're like, how do you write so
How
much?
does he keep doing that?
Mm-hmm.
His time loop one was just published today or yesterday or today. Time looper, time breaker, whatever. I already bought it. It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Time looping is not. I'm not a big time looper.
well, this is going to be my time loop introduction,
Mm-hmm.
just because it's Sean.
Yeah,
So
that's fair. I mean, I'll read anything. There's just some some subgenres that I like better than others. But a lot of them have good. Yeah, it's one of those things. Like some people will ask me, they're like, "Do you ever get asked this question, Pop Pop, of like name a book that you didn't like, or name a book that you wouldn't recommend to people?" And I try I like
if
dodge
there's a book
I
I did,
dodge the question because I mean, even if I don't like a book, I know that there's people out there that will, um
I am not. I'm never going to write a review that
yeah, I will never review bash somebody
does not say nice things. I am
unless
sorry.
there is a caveat there. If it's like a New York Times bestseller, whatever, and not lit RPG, because I
But
really
then you
don't.
have to be careful because you don't want to piss them off.
Well, I mean, but like, who cares if like, you know,
I don't know. Authors, they're pretty freaky.
yeah, I'm trying to think of somebody that I didn't like. I don't know, like if you went and bashed like Twilight, like is Stephanie Myers really gonna care? No.
I don't think Stephanie Myers is going to care.
Yeah, no. So like not that I've bashed Twilight. I don't know what I gave
Yeah, but
Twilight,
I
but
would
like
not.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, if you're like a mega, you got J.K. Rowling or whatever, like if you've got like mega
Everyone
books.
bashes JK and then poor Harry gets screwed over because of it.
Yeah.
But
All right. So we've got some comments here. Brian wants to know, what if you get isekai'd into a busy highway and another truck hits you? I think you get double isekai'd. BJ is saying that dungeon
depends on
core
who's
is
driving
fun.
the other truck.
Yeah. BJ, what's your favorite dungeon core? Because like obviously there's all the Jonathan Brooks books, and I've read a bunch of them. But then I really like,
Jonathan Smith has a dungeon core book.
yeah, I've read Rins as well. And that one's fun. I really liked there's a dinosaur dungeon one that's not finished. Like I think there's still more books coming. I really like that one. I want it to finish out. Cat Core was also a lot of fun. If you like
I'd be allergic to it. I would
cats.
die. It would kill
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a comment. Personally been finding myself read more romance-based lit RPGs. Like they don't have to be heavy, but people building relationships has been my go-to lately. And yeah.
Brian, nobody logs off in disgust during our shows. Just remember that.
I mean, maybe.
There you go. Elemental
Dungeon and Dungeon Life. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna have to. I don't think I've read. I think I maybe read the first. I might have read Elemental Dungeon, but I'm not sure I've read Dungeon Life. Stephanie Myers did log off and discuss. Okay, so I think we're at the point of the show. We've hit an hour. Why don't we hop over to TikTok?
Oh my God, we're gonna go to TikTok.
Yeah.
You're gonna.
We're gonna try it. I've unlocked my TikTok account. I've been waiting for this moment. I actually
You're gonna invite me on. I am not in charge of this.
Oh God,
You
I have to
invite
figure
me.
it. I'm like a millennial version of a boomer when it comes to TikTok. But yeah, so we're gonna take just a short break. You can catch us on TikTok live, and assuming it works. If not, we might be on Wilkie's channel because he had to save us last time.
Oh wait, I have to log off. Is Brian still here?
All right. See you guys on TikTok. Have a good night.
Bye guys. Wait,
Bye.
hold on.
Thanks for joining.
Hold on. I have to log off. I have to hit the button twice.